Hey, you guys, welcome back to our channel. Y'all, I want to talk about a hot topic on today. I've been following this story and I wanted to bring it to you guys. I want to get your opinion. Tell me what you think about it. So, before we get into it, let's go ahead and get started with the intro.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
Now let's put God first.
And we're back. So, you guys, I wanted to bring you guys this topic, this subject. I don't know if you've been following this story, but I thought it was just so crucial. Now, I'm going to just kind of go over it briefly if you are very unfamiliar with what's been going on. So, I want to just kind of let you know. Now, this right here happened in Milwaukee. This is a 7-year-old boy. His name is Jamal White. And let me just read this article from the Neighborhood Talk. So, it says sensitive content. The Milwaukee Police Department is investigating a possible abduction of a 7-year-old boy who was reported critically missing Friday night. Was last seen riding his bike on a neighborhood's ring cam shortly after you can hear him screaming for his dad. Now, this right here was so like gut wrenching because when I read it and they said screaming for his dad, that's not something I wanted to hear. So I didn't even watch the video for a long time. And this happened a couple of days ago, I think 4 days ago. And so I'm going to let you guys listen and just let me know your thoughts. Now, that was gut wrenching to listen. And so let's get into it because this story goes so much deeper. So right here is basically just letting you know what happened. This was, like I said, 4 days ago. And this was a internet sensation. Like people were looking for this baby. Like people were praying, including me, for this baby to try to find because it's like 7 years old. Like who is taking a 7-year old just riding his bike? And it comes to find out that his dad was in the car. The little boy was riding his bike down the street. Evidently, I'm just saying they coming from the park, not sure. And his dad was in the car, so he's pretty much following him. So he wasn't alone, like some people thought he was. He wasn't alone. And so now let's get into the next article where he has been found. So the 7-year-old Jamal White, who was reportedly critically missing Friday night, has been found by authorities and has been safely returned to his family. I'm going to read this. It says, according to the police, Jamal White was last seen Friday on the street after being taken at gunpoint in a white Renegade. According to the police, the kidnappers were wearing a black mask and a hoodie and had a hand weapon. Simone White told 12 News 4 masked men with guns had taken Jamal. My brother was able to pull in the driveway and jumped out right away. I'm talking about one person pointing a hand weapon at the window and the other person targeting my nephew. So this was the aunt, I guess the sister of the dad. Simone White also made claims that she believed that her brother wasn't the target. I feel like y'all had enough opportunity to do something to my brother, but he wasn't the target. It doesn't seem like that. My brother wasn't the target. So she made it clear. Now let's just find out what people are seeing. So this is where the son was found. So this evidently was the mom saying my son has been found, and this is what's been happening. So now let's go to another article. So let's go here. Sorry, let's go here. Now, this is what has been saying. Now, let's go back. I want to see, this is the full video right here. So we got a chance to see the full video in action where
Simultaneously, one who appears to be holding a gun tried following the man into the house. The other.
So let me tell you, because I don't want they're gonna say words on here that YouTube probably get upset about. So what it looks like on here, as you can see, that the dad took out running. So the son was riding his bike, and these two men, although the sister said four, two men jumped out, as you can see, and they pointed a hand weapon at the dad, and he immediately runs in the house. The little boy, he takes off running, and they actually get the little boy and throw him inside the vehicle. Now the argument is that why in the world would the dad take out running and not fend for his child? So I'm telling you, this goes deeper. So not fend for his child. That makes no sense. Even though I know that you don't know what you're gonna do in that midst, but I know as a mom that you're gonna stand your ground and fight for your child. Like I'm a mother bear. Like I'm gonna sit there. So a lot of people are dogging the dad out because they're saying you ran and left your child out there. So that's what's been said now. So let's read this. If you recall, the main suspect, let's see. Okay. So now they're talking about this. So now let's go back because I wanted to bring that, so tell y'all what's going on. So now fast forward. Oh wow. The mother of the 7-year-old Jamal White was arrested days after her son was kidnapped and rescued. Social users question her pending charges. So this is the mom and that is the baby. So this is her right here. She has been arrested. The charges are pending. We don't know what the charges are. Her name is Siobhan Williams. And so we can see right here, this is the person, I don't have it on here, but this is the person that was actually arrested. So when the boy was found, this is the man that they brought out the house that he was found in. And so people are saying that they got the same last names. Like his name is Corey Williams and her name is Siobhan Williams. And if you look closely, they kind of look alike. So I'm just saying. So let's do some blues clues here. So his charges are pending as well. So now let's go here. Jamal's uncle arrested for allegedly firing at the car he thought was involved with the kidnapping. So he was given a $20K bond. Now, this is the uncle of the actual son that was taken. So this is the uncle. The dad ran. Evidently, the uncle came out and was shooting at the car that he thought had took his nephew. So it's just weird. This whole thing is weird. And when I first seen it, before any more details came out, and I seen that, this child was kidnapped, and I was like, some just didn't sit right with me. Some just didn't sit right with me. And of course, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna never happen, but this particular thing did not sit right with me. And I was just like, I'm gonna wait for more to be, shown. And so this is the dad right here. He is defending him, running and all that stuff. Nobody cares, Chad. Nobody cares, honey. You left your son out there to fend for himself. But the plot thickens. Now, I don't think it's right here, but or I don't even have it in here. So the plot thickens. Now, what has been said now is that allegedly, don't know if this is true or not, but this just seems to be so odd. The mom arrested days after the son was found. This other guy that has the same name as the mom was also arrested because it seemed like he was holding the child, keeping the child. And then, of course, the uncle was arrested because he was defending his nephew, doing what the dad should have did. Okay, so now they're saying that this was all a scheme that Todd came up. Now, this was all a scheme from the mom as well as the dad to try to make this elaborate story that their son was, taken and all this stuff so that they can set up a GoFundMe so they can make them some quick money. Allegedly, not sure if this is true. Not sure if the dad got something to do with it. Not sure if the mom's arrest has anything to do with this case. It's just truly ironic. And so, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. So this is what has been going on so far. And I wanted to put this in here because it kind of reminds us of the incident that happened with Carlee Russell, like faking. And I think what it is that people don't expect whatever the situation is to just go viral and to blow up. Let me tell you something. The internet blew up with Carlee Russell, and the internet blew up with this 7-year-old child that was taken. You got ring cams, you got so much technology nowadays that some stuff is just hard to get away with, even though stuff do happen all the time and people get away with. But some stuff, especially a 7-year-old child just taken like that, like the people, social users, they went crazy. Like people was like, find this shot, find it. It was going viral on TikTok. It was going viral on all these social medias because people are so concerned that this situation is happening. And so it's just really weird and strange that this is what's going on. So if you were that much in need of money or whatever, why would you traumatize your child? Like your child is going to be traumatized. I don't care if you may have told him ahead of time what was going to take place. I don't know and I don't care. But it's just traumatic that you would go through these lengths to do this to your own child. Because now it makes sense why the dad ran in the house, because the dad knew exactly what was going down. So, he was, I guess, okay with this situation happening. So it's really truly a messed up situation, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think it's horrible. I think it's disgusting that parents would go to this lengths to even do this to their own child. So it really makes no sense to me. It's actually crazy. And yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all think. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Just to give y'all a heads up, my husband is actually recovering from back surgery. So y'all send him some love in the chat. Give him, some prayers and, some virtual hugs for him. So he's recovering, he's recouping, and it's a process. So yeah. So I will see you guys on the next video. As I always say, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think, your thoughts and everything. As I always say, I will see you guys on the next video. Go with God and let God go with you. And Eddie say always put God first. Deuces.